Hey guys, good evening. It's tea time with Myu Myu. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Wow. The instant I stopped, I ate way too much food, don't you think? I think I ate way too much cake just now. Some part of me is just feeling like very, very sick. Not a great feeling, guys. Not a great feeling. I hope that feeling does subside soon. Not loving the corn that much. But okay. Let's see. What do we get up to these last couple of days? Because it is time to catch up on the week. Hey Aru, good evening. How are you doing? What did you get for dinner? Hope it was a good one. I feel like I might have already heard you tell me about what your dinner was, but then my brain has just wiped everything out. No, I had a sugar overdose and my body is probably not feeling that great, to be honest. So right now I'm actually on the hunt to try to find like I feel like I should eat something to get rid of the sugar overdose that's in me. It's terrible. It's honestly terrible. Too much sugar is bad for your health. And I feel this feeling. It's like you're sick, but you're not sick at the same time. I don't know how to describe it beyond like a long sigh. For some reason I'm craving corn. Like I should have gotten food earlier, but for some reason I'm craving corn right now. Like I want to eat something and it has to be corn. You down a whole bottle of coconut water after that and thinking of making a mug of hot chocolate. Sounds yum. Feeling eating too much sweet stuff often makes me nauseated. Yes, that's the feeling. It's nausea. It's some weird nausea that's going through me right now, and like I kid you not, I stopped after I stopped the stream. I just sat down to just sleep. Just sat down to like rest my stomach and try to sleep, and like I just feel this overwhelming tiredness, you know, from eating that much food as well. Again, not the best feeling to feel after having so much corn. Sorry, what corn? I mean, after having so much cake. Okay, I'm craving corn. I swear, I'm craving corn. That's why I'm talking about corn right now, of all things. Like, it's like corn. Calories are ready to go into your thighs. No, please no. That's why I'm like trying to find anything that is not that right now. It's a challenge. I want corn. I don't know why, but I want corn. I just want corn soup. Maybe that's all I need right now is like corn soup. Like most places that serve corn and soup right now are closed. Why do I do this to myself, guys? Tell me why. I know I should have ordered food earlier, but like I couldn't bring myself to do that earlier. But then now I want corn soup. Ugh. Yeah, I don't want calories, but like that moment of agony. Corn. Is ice corn blended? Sounds like corn patata. There's always French fries. No, I can't do jump ropes for nuts. I'm actually really horrible when it comes to like exercise. Guys, if you're expecting me to be able to, you know, be be a great exercise person. I apologize. I don't have the skills to exercise. I'm terrible. I'm an example of why people like me should never be allowed to, like, you know. People like me should do more exercise because I'm overweight. I swear I am overweight. But I don't. I don't, and it's terrible. Ooh. Easy peasy, walk around in malls. That's one way of doing it, that's true. But like, it's not the same. It's not the same. Help you with your garden. That requires me to get a ticket to go down. Actually, I was looking up tickets to go to Melbourne because I really wanted to go down to Melbourne, right? And then I realized, like, it's very expensive now. And like for return ticket, right, it was gonna net me easily like 5 grand Australian, 5 grand ringgit. And I was like, no, that's way more than I expected. Like 5 grand, that's bullshit, man. I'm not gonna pay 5 grand just for a flight. It's like, why? Why is it so expensive to just fly down? Hey Lodge, how are you doing? You want a cup of tea? Sure, I can make you a cup of tea. What kind of tea would you like? We've got peppermint, we've got some good old-fashioned sorry? Hey Tada Barney! Hello, welcome. Welcome, how you doing today? Welcome to the channel. Correct way to spell Melbourne. For some reason, Australian VTubers I know spell it Melbourne. Well, Melbourne. It's Melbourne. And it's Melbourne. What's Melbourne? Plain lemon tea. Oh, so just a little squeeze of lemon then. A little squeeze of lemon, some black tea, because black tea and lemon always goes really well together. And then a little bit of honey then, a little pinch of honey. I think that's what you need right now. That's actually a really good combination right now if you're having a bit of a sore throat. That is the perfect fit. So you can see that you know your cup of tea and choice of tea at a time like this. Okay, Lodge. One tea then coming right up. You're fine, thank you. Yeah, well, welcome to the channel. This is Tea Time with Myu Myu. We spend time just chatting, having a good time together. So feel free to jump in and say what's on your mind. This is just a chill stream, so for everyone to just, you know, kick back, relax, and enjoy. It is a Sunday, so we unwind together on a Sunday. No, see, biscuits are a choice thing. I don't recommend biscuits with lemon tea. I just don't think that they are the best. I always think that biscuits, Earl Grey tea, black tea, they go well together. Ginger biscuits, you know. Ginger, the snappish ones, a little spice in them. They go really well together. Otherwise, I like, or you know, Tim Tams. But Tim Tams, I always feel like, you know, hot chocolate, Milo, they go really well. Nestum, that's the one. So, I mean, honestly, whenever I hear something about Australia, I couldn't ever make head or tail of which is true or not. And your Dutch, well, yeah, there's a lot of things that are falsehoods out there. Your Dutch lecturer pronounces Melbourne as Melbourne. Melbourne, okay? Melbourne in there. Oh, ginger snaps, nice. You like biscuits with lemon tea, sweet and sweet. Oh my god, double sweetness. Okay. But But I learned something new today, so you are a double sweet whammy kind of guy. Especially the ones with berries. Oh, now I've been schooled. Well, thank you so much for telling me about that. I did not know about that. Now I've learned something new. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You learned Tada Barney. You learned this channel from some Aussie dude, and you forgot the dude's name. I wonder what's the Aussie dude's name, huh? There's a lot of Aussie dudes around here. Gotta know which one is the right Aussie dude to thank. Mr. Aussie Dude, put your hand up. And thank you so much for the recommendation. Much, much appreciated, Aussie Dude. Sus. It's super sus, isn't it? Super duper sus. I wonder who's that person. Fairly sure it's the certain person that's actually talking in here right now. Crikey. Aw, crikey, guys. Aw, guys. That's so special. Much love, yeah. But welcome. It's really nice to see some familiar faces. I'm really happy to have you guys over. Thank you so much for popping by. Again, where are you guys from? For those who are new to my channel, please do share a little bit about yourself. Let us know where you're from. You know, tell us a little bit about yourself. It helps for us to know and get to know you a bit better. Even if you are introduced to this channel by a certain Australian. Please do share. It's always nice to see and hear about new people. I can tell you that Aussie guy is here though. I bet that Aussie guy is here. I have a feeling I know which Aussie guy you're referring to, and I bet that guy is here. Alright. But yes, oh my god. About my sale, no, it doesn't seem like this is actually a sale, because I was looking through it and I was like, this does not seem to be a sale as much. Still about 5 grand, honestly. Like, if you check it, it's still quite expensive to fly. So it's partly why I was looking and it's like, oh, it's not really worth. And then all there's a lot of stories right now about people being unable to fly out from to fly into Australia from Malaysia. Apparently, like, you know, because of that stories of people overstaying, right? So people are a lot more weary of like simply taking people in. So there's a lot of those stories going on right now, and yeah, definitely it's definitely affecting, you know, most people that I know out there. They are very terrified to simply just, you know, so they're not sure if, like, you know, people like myself, whether we can actually come into Australia, because apparently it takes about up to 2 months maybe to even get approved on a tourist visa. I don't know, I'm just hearing from hearsay. It was actually a news article as well about like how long it takes. So when I hear it, I do feel a sense of dread there, like, oh my god, maybe I won't actually be able to, you know, to fly in. I mean, yeah, but I think it pays more if you have like someone to just sort of like vouch for you. If you have someone to vouch for you, then I think it's a lot easier to be able to get in. They've opened up a lot more, especially for those going after PR. Yeah, I think that, like, people who are going after PR are probably a lot luckier than getting in. But I remember, like, I think I was telling someone, like, I don't know, did I mention it in chat here or previously? Oh, hey, Angris! Oh, there's a hydrate. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Need it. Need it. Also, I'm like dying here. I need it so I don't die. So I think I mentioned this, I'm not sure here or to somebody else, or I posted somewhere, but like, you know that feeling of when you know you've tried your hardest and then people tell you no and they're still telling you to try again. So that happened recently where I had actually I was told by a friend, actually, this is like someone, that I wasn't trying my best because, you know, for Australian applications, like to apply to get like a permanent residency or like you know, into Australia, like there are ways to go about it, and we're saying ways because like this person actually tried really hard. Now, to be clear, this person graduated from an education degree in Australia as a master's of education in early primary, well, not early primary but more like secondary school or like middle school, primary school. So she's got primary school teaching education per se, so that's great. Oh, I'm so sorry. I haven't said hi to people as well. VD, hi, and Mr. Mustache, hi. Good morning to you guys on the other side, and also just chatting and sharing some of my stories here. But yes, so what? I'm so sorry I missed out to say hi to you guys. But like so this person's from that, and then their hobby is actually from the tech line, from IT line. So for them itself, like there was nothing, like I didn't even think and blink an eye when they were saying like they were going to try to reapply for Australia, because they had the right degrees, they just needed the right type of way of getting to apply visa wise to get in. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, much appreciated. See guys, whenever you guys follow me on Twitch, I get the notification. If you follow me on YouTube and you have, I think you've set it to show your permissions, I also get to see who follows me, so it's nice. It's really nice to be able to see it. And I always love the notification when it pops up because it's like, oh yay, someone new. Okay, so where was I saying? Yeah, so they've got the right degrees, they've got the right course, and they came up and graduated, and then, you know, coming into Australia. And I, you know, I was like looking out for a way to get in, but I graduated with a degree completely in the opposite direction. So I graduated from an arts degree, and you know, a lot of people say, oh, arts don't bring you anywhere, and I think that to a certain extent, if your intention ever in the future is to migrate with an arts degree, and if you're coming from a third world country, then yes, please do not even think that you can graduate with an arts degree and easily migrate. That's something that I would say that it's very, very true. That's not possible. I think it's not to say that it's not possible, it's just the hurdles are a lot higher when you're coming out from an arts degree. Almost 100 subs, right, on YouTube. Yes, I'm 8 subs away from 100 subscribers. That's like an achievement right there, and I'm really excited and happy for that. On Twitch side, I am a lot further away from like 300 followers. I'd love to have 300 followers on Twitch, but like that's a long way to go. We'll see when we get there though. You gotta go to finish your work. Need to finish before tomorrow morning. You drop by the next stream. Alright, no worries. You can drop by the next stream anytime, Tadabani. See you later. Thanks so much. Have a good day. So unless you're really good as a designer planning to start your own business. That is correct. So so let's talk about that as well for a second. So I'm gonna just stop the conversation about that and just talk about what is easier to get in. So I did a lot of extensive research when it comes to migrating to Australia, but I also kind of applied that even in other countries as well, because I wanted to understand like what are the, and again, Australia is one of the easiest to migrate into, and I say this only because there are a lot of ways you can get in. but it's very specific ways. So for example, if you're coming in from a country so if you're from another Western country coming into Australia, I think it's a lot easier, especially if you're like from the UK coming into Australia, as long as you've got good English and as long as you're applying for a job, whilst you are maybe on like a working or study sort of the holiday visa, right? If you're coming into a holiday visa, I think it's still possible for you guys. So that is possible. I think if you're coming in from New Zealand, and New Zealand and Australia has a really good relationship, so it's possible. Definitely coming in from degrees with business, definitely coming in. Well, business is subjective. I think mostly was accountancy, finance. If you're coming in through finance, then it's fine. Then if you're coming in through degrees from science backgrounds, the pandemic has just kind of shown that science is really important. So coming from nursing, coming from medical, they definitely want to. So I remember that a lot of people were suddenly granted PR because of that. So hats off again. Pandemic just proved that it's actually open up. Is she on Twitch, not YouTube? I'm on both, actually. I'm on both Twitch and YouTube. So I tend to do both streams. I stream from both sides. Twitch is the primary, YouTube is just a secondary that subs out to it. So I actually have both. I just stream on both at the same time. So it's not like I'm not on both of them. So I'm not on like one or the other. It's just both at the same time. More because like YouTube is a lot easier to archive. Anyway, going back to the conversation. So Weedy, it's fine to stay on YouTube because I still read your comments. It's just that the stream gets a bit delayed, that's all. But so whatever you say, I do answer it, but it's like a lot later. At least when you hear it. So going back to the conversation. So yeah, Australia was taking in a lot of people in the medical field, and I remember like someone coming who was from business background could not get in. Now even for IT specific fields are admitted into Australia. Engineering, I think they take most engineers in. So and then vocational. So if you are someone with vocational skills like bartending, farming, they want you. They need those skills because a lot of Australians aren't really devoting themselves into those positions anyway. So they need a lot of people who can do the dirty work, hands-on work, okay? So that's what I've seen. But when it comes to like people in arts itself, arts is subjective. So arts, you either get a patron that sponsors you, then maybe you can get in, or like Aru said, start a business. Now business costs a lot of money to start. I think you need to hit like 1 mil or above to start your own business to then also apply and qualify for visa, because you need to contribute like a certain amount back into to the Australian government, and they're requiring that. So it's so annoying when that happens. Yeah, right, that's correct. Yeah, exactly. So that's correct. So it's actually not a great feeling when that occurs, because it affects how we can get in, and then there's always the route of like, do you get sponsorship from state, do you get sponsorship from your workplaces? And even sponsorships are very dependent on certain careers, dependent on the amounts of the time, and the amount changes regularly. Oh, your parents have been through that. I see. Yeah, I think the amount changes depending on whether what are the needs of the time. Sorry, it's not about whether, it's about the needs of the time. You did the promise and you didn't get drunk. You'll eat berries tomorrow? Nice, sweetie. Nice. Good job in not getting drunk. But good job enough to stay awake enough to actually come on to my channel to listen to me. So thank you. So yeah, so again, these all change. Now, why are we talking about all this? Because again, I came out from an arts background, so already immediately my stigma is that I'm not gonna be easy. It's not easy for me to get a visa sponsorship because my particular vocation is one that any Australian can actually serve in that role. So that's already the minus on me. In terms of state-wise, I think there's only one state that would hire me, and even that it's not on like the demand list. So that's already a second demerit on me. Thirdly, it's not like I'm dating anyone in Australia. I mean, technically, if you're dating, you know, a lot of people go down the spousal route, marriage to fake marriages to get in, but like it's so tedious. There's like copious amounts of papers you get to write. Now, again, I'm gonna just put it out there that like for anyone who legitimately wants to get into another country, yes, apparently dating a local does help. I know a lot of friends who not just Australia alone, but like outside of it, ends up dating someone overseas they end up moving to the country with, and again, it's like a lot of paper, a lot of paper. Well, because you gotta get your friends to do testimonies, you need pictures, you need proof of bank account, proof of conversation. The list is endless. It's very, very tiring. And at the end of the day, the spouse comes by, and I think they have like a 1-year grace period where supposedly the other party that sponsors in Australia, though, I'm not talking about like in other countries, okay? In Australia, your other spouse will need to sponsor you for the 1 year that you're in, because apparently that 1 year itself, your work, you can get a job, but like it's sort of limited. So that spouse needs to have enough money to be able to sponsor you so that you could live there for free. I'm gonna put in quotation marks again because it's a stupid visa thing going on. In order to be able to do it. So yeah, it's really out there. I shouldn't be saying or swears or whatever. Well, my friend got me covered, so we had a great talk about past. It's really great. Media is great that you were able to have a great chat, and you had a good friend that watched your back. That's really good. Fake marriages are actually risky and not advised. Once they know, they do know and can't really hide. That is true, but I actually have already heard of like at least 3 people I know who went through fake marriages, because I had friends who actually did the fake marriages to help people come into Australia. Now, obviously I'm not gonna reveal names or anything, but like I've seen it happen, and I remember like someone told me, it's like, why didn't you ask us earlier? Like we could have like helped you out. And it's like, oh well, I never considered that to be the route I would like to go under. Like if I do it because I generally like am in love with someone from Australia, right? But I had wished that it was possible to go through legal means. Like I wish that it was possible for me to apply and get in, but the fact that I can't means that already I'm restricted to marriage, education, with maybe a chance of getting a work placement that will then lead to work sponsorship. Again, the second one is a lot of money as well, and then third, start a business, which is also a lot of money. So when you look at the options that you have to get in, especially for like people in my position, all of that reeks of a lot of money. Just gonna repeat that out. A lot of money. So you know experience about this changing nationality stuff. If fake marriages are caught out, does the nationality get revoked or something? A good question actually, Kilolo. So in terms of like if someone's caught out from getting in a fake marriage, what happens to both the spouse? They're gonna get a heavy fine. At least like I know like the citizen that actually assists with that is gonna be heavily fined. In terms of the other party itself, I haven't really read enough to know whether they actually get booted out from Australia. And you know how risky that would be, because you know they might have kids who are already nationalized and already naturalized citizens. So again, I'm not sure about how that's gonna work. And hey Yoru, hello, welcome to the channel. We're busy discussing about foreign applying, migrating overseas to Australia, just as a conversation piece. Companies are less picky who they want to hire, more desperate nowadays. Graduates are a lot pickier now too. Likewise, there are companies willing to hire innovation design thinkers. I agree and I disagree as well. I think like one of the biggest hurdles is the application form. Now I've said this being a foreigner, but if you pay close attention to a majority of the Australian companies, especially in Melbourne, because I'm mostly applying for Melbourne. I don't really look at like Sydney, I don't look at Adelaide, I don't look at any other place. I just mostly look at Melbourne companies, but it's across the board. You go on Seek and you apply for a job, and one of the criteria you're gonna be met when you're applying for a job on Seek is, are you a foreigner that needs visa assistance? Or it's more or less around the line, like, do you need visa assistance? The instant you put anything in there, as long as it's anything beyond a yes, pass a no, that just means that, yep, you're a foreigner, nope, we're not going to hire you. Because as a foreigner, they need to prove something, and that is that they need to prove that they've tried to hire locals first before they hired a foreigner. Now they'll hire anyone who's got like a graduate visa, because graduate visas means that at least they've got a legit visa to be around in Australia. Whether they hire them past that point, again, I've had a lot. I remember the recruiters back in my time, they were telling me, no, we won't hire anyone that is on a graduate visa because you're not going to stay here permanently. Like, I've actually had recruiters tell me that. So that was very interesting as well to hear what they say about these things. So I would just say, like, hey, it's tough, but the company's got to look out for themselves, because they don't want to hire someone who's a good hire and then they realize, oh, I have to pay a lot of money. And the fact is that they need to pay you a minimum amount of about 50k Australian at that time when I was looking at it, 50k Australian, in order to also you know, maintain you in the country. So, like, not the best of feelings. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Next chapter. Oh, probably sometime this week. Probably. Well, the Raging Flames are here. Raging Flames. I think my friend told me he saw a homeless guy, so he goes out and he hires him and pays him well. When I was going through his, by the way. Oh, that's an interesting story. It's hard to find a job where you are. Bartender called brother. I mean, he was a bartender. I mean, BD, hey, if your friend is willing to hire you and also train you at the same time, that's still a job. That's still skills that you cannot apply outside anywhere else. Like, hey, I mean, if he'll take you, just go for it. So Aru, a friend just got a place after 2 years of job hunting recently, was in the same field of study as I am, innovation design, so I'm trying my luck again by reapplying for such roles. Completely understandable as well. I had a friend as well who, I think, she graduated from a degree, but it took 3 to 4 years to also find a job, and she's local Australian, and she was crying about how it's difficult to find a job, and she said, like, she felt that it was a lot biased towards her, because people, they're always hunting for someone with like extra skills and extra talent. They, you know, extroverts are very, very welcome in the workforce as well. So it's really difficult. I would say, like, there's a lot more hurdles in place even for local Australians. Because can you imagine local Australians are trying to get a job, and then they have to compete with like foreigners, foreign talent that coming in as well. So I completely understand if people don't like people like myself, you know, because I'm stealing jobs. I'm stealing jobs that an Australian could have. But I also find that there are Australians that have the pick of their lives and are still not picking the job. And I know someone who graduated with an engineering degree, went into Australia, got, you know, and got a PR. And what does he do? He does bartending. Why? Because it's an easy, cushy job. And I'm like, no, why apply with I don't get it. You're not fully utilizing your PR. Like, I'm sorry. Your friend owns the bar? Yeah, media. I understood that. Don't worry. Kilo though, it's understandably, honestly, a company will want a reliable worker for their human resource. Hiring someone from a shady background carries risk. It does. It definitely carries risk. It carries a lot of risk if you're hiring someone whom you don't know if they're gonna stay, and you know you need some credibility. Having a local citizen means that there's something that you can kind of track in a way. 5D100, you're gonna keep poking me, you with a metaphorical stick until I get it. And by stick, I mean I'll force your hands with Copia's cat pictures. Cat picture! Pictures! Yes, I will work for cat pictures. I like cat pictures. You sometimes work for your neighbors. That is spelled wrongly, Mr. Mustache, but it's fine. I understood what you were saying. So yes, no, it's fine. I mean, if your neighbors give you some work, that's good hard work that you have there, and you'll be able to, you'll be able to do good. So don't worry. I'm fine with what you're saying. I'm okay with that. The most important thing is, like, I know, like, some of you guys, especially, like, some of my foreigner listeners here, most of you are probably, you're probably concerned about, like, oh, am I spelling it right? Am I conveying the right message? Now, I'm just gonna say out to you that English is difficult, and it's understandable that English is not gonna be your strongest suit if your first language is a foreign language, right? But I just want to say that even when I picked up English. Now, I'm very grateful Malaysia is a country that you can learn English at a young age, but we do have people around here that their first language are Mandarin, so Chinese, or Indian, or so Tamil, or like Malay, Bahasa Malaysia, the national language. So the English is it's really tricky when you're first learning a language, and it's a lot about practice, about exposure to a different language. Hear more mediums in that language, speak more of it, listen to more of it. Listening's hearing. Practice the writing, immerse yourself in just the writing, and eventually you pick it up. So, but if you're starting out and you're just learning it, don't hesitate when it comes to the spelling errors. Don't worry about grammar. The most important thing is you convey yourself. As long as you're able to convey the message across and the person is interpreting it correctly, then you've done a great job. You've already done the first step, which is mastering how to communicate across in that language. Okay, you don't have to be perfect, you just need to know how to be able to communicate. So that's fine. So don't worry about spelling with me, alright? Even I have my moments where I don't spell the best. And my grammar is horrid. Lord save me when I do my past present tenses in one sentence. I mean, all my friends who are English teachers just start sitting down there going like, wait! 5D100 is an example of someone who goes through methodologically goes through my English, like double checks everything that I write and just calls me out for all my grammar. So I'm very blessed to have 5D100 around to save my English, which I know I try, I forget, but I try. You're gonna get your cat Weedy. Aww. Feel free to post pictures of your cat in my Discord channel. We've got a channel called Media, and it's for people to post their pictures as much as they want. So like, yes, feel free to put your cat. Never mind, my cat won't want to talk, so I'll get my dog. Okay, God, I'm laughing right now. Aru also considered becoming a lollipop man, those holding the stop sign during school zone hours, but had to forgo that one due to my recent trip. Ah, I did not know that was called the lollipop man. I wonder why they call him the lollipop man. Please give me some context on that, because I did not know that. Also, oh my god, funny 5D100 that the cat pics. Oh my god, they're cat pics. The first one is so majestic. Yeah, cat is so majestic there. Oh my god. Sorry, excuse me. Wanting over cats right now in the middle of stream. Yes, about that. See, the part of me wants to own a cat, and the other part is like, I'm probably not grown up enough. And I use that term despite being of unknown age and age-wise. But I don't think I'm grown up enough to maintain a cat. Too much work. You know what's so much maintenance? I mean, I'm really high maintenance. I don't need a cat that's also equally high maintenance as I am. So, yeah, no, I can bring myself to have a cat in the house despite liking cats. get a cat plushie, same thing, just less maintenance. I already had like 2 cat plushies that doubled up as pillows and they're squashed. I don't know if I can afford to get a 3rd one that's gonna get squashed again as well. Just like have this natural habit of squashing them. Also, sorry, just took a gulp of water. So if you can hear the little gulp sign, gulp, that's me gulping away. So, but yes, going back to what I was saying. So I was told off for not trying and attempting to apply. And I decided, okay, why not? Since I've been, you know, told off so many times, why not I try and apply? So again, I went to a agent to apply and to just, you know, find out and see if it was possible, if it's actually doable. And the agent was like, no, it's not. Like, very straightforward. Oh, well, you're not in X, X, and Y, Y, so no, you can't. I'm like, I knew it. It's like, I knew that was gonna happen. And so like part of me was like posting on the internet, it's like, you know, the bit about like trying when you know it's going to fail, like there's that part of me, it's like, trying doesn't take much effort, but your soul takes a hit every time you do it. Your dog is a husky. I don't know why I wasted my money on my dog and his stuff. It's so hard to pet your animals. Oh, your animals, it'll be fine. It's a husky. It's such a huge thing. We feed our cats outside and then sometimes we let them in. Okay, Mr. Moustache, you gotta go. Alright. Catch you later, Mr. Moustache. But take care and have a great day. We'll see you around sometime, alright? So, get more. No such thing as too much plushies. I agree and disagree. So here's the other thing. One, like, washing plushies are a lot of work. One, that's for sure. 2, I like majority of the plushies that I have, I end up throwing them away after a while because like they collect dust. And like if you're not using them repeatedly, they collect dust and they get, you know, and if you're hypoallergenic, if you're then, you know, yeah, so no. So I don't really collect a lot of plushies. I try to avoid collecting that many plushies, and they have to be ones that I actually use frequently. So plushies, I'm just gonna like put a like inverted comma here. The plushies are like no, they can't be donated anymore because the ones that I actually use are the ones that use are basically the ones that the ones that I buy are the ones that I use a lot. And when I say use, I mean like I sleep on them. So they get squashed. They're not really something I would give and donate to other people because like, yeah, it's just not something I would donate. So like I throw them out. So like, you know those plushy pillows? Yeah, I get, those are the ones I get because I can see more value in getting that. Other plush toys, like I've got some other plush toys like a teddy bear, a Totoro, a Kupo. They only like really like they're only 3 other like random plush toys I have. They're in a little corner. Like they need a thorough wash actually. I gotta do the wash later. Those are cool? Yeah, they're cool. Your husky's name? Really? That's a very random husky name. Is it full of gamer girls? Right? Oh no, Kilolo, let's not go down that path. I have seen that story about this girl that was selling what, her bath water? And oh no, I'm not going into that. Like, no. I mean, no one's gonna buy it. Let's put it this way. No, Kilolo, no, get your head out of the gutter. You're still searching a replacement for your large Snoopy. Can't fix the tears in the nylon parts. Came apart from age. Fair enough. So you're looking for a replacement for your large Snoopy? Why don't you just send it to, like, just send it to, a seamstress or a tailor who can, like, sew it for you. Like, they should be able to sew it back up. They have the necessary skills, and they have the necessary tools. Ayo, I'll take your entire stock. No, Aru, no, you, no. Well, my parents want me to outgrow my plushie set. See this? So this is the moment I'm like, Dude, you gotta move out. You get your own place, move out, live your own life, and you don't have your parents tell you that. On that note, so what's happening? What does he mean? What do you mean, what does he mean, BD? What would you like to know? Oh, wait, that, no. I'm not explaining that. I'm sorry. You can Google it up, but I'm not explaining it on stream. I'm saying so. I'm a family-friendly person here. And family-friendly people do not talk about our 18 stuff. No. Okay? No. Snoopy's been through so many fixes by your mom. Well, that's time to retire him. Remember, there's always a heaven for plush toys too. If you need to, just dig a plot of hole in your garden and bury Snoopy so that he could stay there for eternity. Rest in peace. Snoopy's gone back to the dusty gray gravel in your own home. And then just get a new Snoopy plush toy. That's what you should do. That's exactly what you should be doing. What's going on? We're talking about death of plush toys. The death of plush toys. And what it means. And how do you handle their funerals? That's what we're talking about right now. You're not trusting pillows? What? Why? Why won't you trust pillows? What has pillows done to you? Have they strangled you in your sleep for some reason? Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys are ever interested to be a VTuber, there's apparently an EG Sanji audition going on right now, looking for male VTubers. Now, you don't necessarily have to be male, but you just need to have a lot of confidence to apply for their application. So you might want to check it out. Definitely have a look into applying to be a VTuber if you're ever interested to get into this side of the world. My understanding is they do give training and they do give some guidance on how to set things up. So if you're an aspiring VTuber, hey, why not take a chance, take a dive and go in. You don't have to be a guy to apply for it from what I saw, so you could be a girl as well. You're more interested on the other company's audition, to be honest. It's their first male VTuber audition. Which company are you referring to? Are you talking about Live? Wait, they call it Holo Stars right now. Are you talking about Holo Stars? Kilo, are you interested to apply for Holo Stars? There's always something you don't trust. Being a guy? Really? Just because you're a guy, you don't trust anybody. There's always something you don't trust. Now that's new. Wait, I would like to know more. Please share. What are things that you don't trust in as a guy? Now that I'm fascinated. Aru, you love to, but you realize it's still too shy, even behind an avatar and a screen. I feel like and this also you'll need a voice changer. No, as Prison Project recently got acquisited by Sony Music Entertainment in Japan. Oh, Prison Project. Yeah. I saw the Prison Project one. Man, see, this is the bit that I realized that I am horrible in writing. Like, I'm either someone who writes too much or writes too little, and usually during applications like that, like, I don't know what to say, so I write too little, and I know, like, oh, and it's never gonna happen anytime. And I also realized that the part of me is that I had like this moment where I was going through and talking in back and forth with other people about like what makes me shine, and the one thing that makes me shine a lot is doing these kind of podcasts where I have, well, you can call it podcast if you want, but it's just right. But these are the moments that I shine the most because I can express myself to my fullest, and I'm not restrained, or my mind is not too like constricted to like, you know, something. So like you guys see me when I'm gaming, a lot of times like I'm trying to pay attention to the gaming aspect of gaming and rather than chatting. And so like there's that part of me where I'm not being a commentator about games, but more so like I'm just expressing like, oh, like there's really nothing going on there. There's not really a lot of topics that you can say or hear when you're listening to me gaming. Whereas when I'm here podcasting and having like just chats, you know, I can express myself, and there's always like a myriad of topics that I can talk about, and I think I feel like my confidence shines a lot more here. So yeah, multitasking is hard, especially if it's something you're not used to. I'm not sure about like something I'm not used to. Like gaming is something I'm used to. Expressing myself when I'm gaming with friends, like if I'm just chatting about like a game, you know, when you co-oping, is something I'm used to. But I think like a lot of times when I'm focusing on gaming, I like to make sure I'm able to get something going. Like if I don't care about what I'm doing, then it's a separate thing altogether. Really, nope, I won't say it. It's unfriendly one, and I don't remember, and I will remove it from my head. Well, okay, you won't remember and you remove it from your head. That's fine. You don't have to expressively tell me about it. It's all right, understandable. But I did see though that Prison Project has opened up to like oh, sorry, I think I'm here. Something else. Hang on. Sorry about that. I just got like a random like late night call, which should not have happened, but it happened anyway. Okay, so where was I? No, I was saying like Prison Project. They opened up the recruitment as well to Malaysians and Singaporeans. So I was very surprised to see Malaysia on it. So good luck to any Malaysian or Singaporeans that are applying for Prison Project, and I wish you guys all the best of luck. Merito. Meretashi. Aru, so though I'm mostly focusing on background work as a volunteer, less in the spotlight, and I just like helping out people. So, right. I think that if you're someone who likes to be in the behind the scenes, that's so great. I do wish that there are a lot more companies that were hiring people who are working behind the scenes so they can work with more local artists and help them out. So like if that is what you want to do, then by all means go ahead and do it. Nothing wrong with that. And it's really nice to be able to see and listen to more of the background work that goes into VTubing. I mean, like honestly, when I started this out, there was a lot of things that I struggled with VTubing because I didn't really know what I was doing. I can honestly say most people that start on this don't really have a clue of what they're doing because they're still trying to find a niche, right? And so that was me. Me trying to find my niche and where I best shine in. And I think that I'm slowly getting into that point where I'm like, oh yeah, so I do know like what are the ones that I feel most comfortable with. And definitely the podcast aspect is definitely one of the few that I feel happiest doing. So I'm really happy to be able to do this on a consistent basis. It'd be nice if I could continue with this momentum as well. What did you say? You did? Vidi, you deleted your words. I can't see it now anymore. Dang it, Vidi. Alright. But yeah, so like there's a lot that I wish I could be able to see. It's all about experience and also finding the place one thinks she feels comfortable in. That is correct. Definitely feeling the place that you're comfortable in, that does help quite a bit as well. But my stream is not really for everyone. So oh, really? Now I just spotted in time. Okay. I see you decided to rickroll me. I see that you started the rickrolling. Alright. But yeah, so my stream is very low-key. As you all know, it's a very chill stream. It's not for everybody, and I would say not everyone would usually want to come on my type of stream. And I think that does have a hit of confidence sometimes, when you're looking at it and going hey, is anyone interested in listening to my niche? And and sometimes it might be that niche is not really what the market is after right now, right? So that's something that I also have to learn to accept, that okay, well, am I streaming for other people? Am I streaming for myself? I think Race you might have seen Race say multiple as well times as well, like, hey, so what is your goal for streaming? Because like if you, depending what your goal for streaming is, then certain things matter or certain things don't matter. For me, you know, I definitely would like to stream and make more friends, and I think like that part and parcel of that is, you know, being able to grow my channel so I can meet new people and have more new friends to chat with. It's not about just people just like watching my stream, but it's, you know, having people that that interact with me on a day-to-day basis, because you know, that's the point of me streaming. And it's sad, but I don't see that growth sometimes, and so when I don't see that growth sometimes, it does you know, it makes me wonder, like, hey, am I okay, or like, am I just a boring person? You know, that thought always comes in my head. Am I boring? Am I boring people? Ouch. And it plays, that insecurity can play in your head sometimes when you're thinking about it. It's like, oh, okay, you're not doing a good job there. Maybe I need to try a little bit harder, and, you know, and grow that into something that can be better than what it is right now. So, you know, yeah, those are things that always occur when I'm streaming as well. You know, getting by that insecurity is very difficult. I think like a lot of times, you know, what I cherish is the days where it's not that quiet on chat and it's fine. But I also realize that that seems to be dependent on the games I play as well. Like certain games, I think I tend to see more people just jump onto the channel and hang out, whereas there are other games where people are not around usually. So those are things that I've realized makes and changes how you know, perception of my channel a lot. Tend to think that way around people, especially if it's someone I met for the first time. Like, am I doing things right or wrong? Yeah, I think that's the thing, right? When you meet someone for the first time and you don't really know them, especially if you only know them online, it's like, do I know you? Do I not know you? You're almost at 100 subs. You know, if I have many friends, I'll tell them to sub you and reach your sub to 200, up to 300, but still not enough. I'll think something about a plan. Oh, really? Oh, shucks. Thank you. But I hope like all your friends actually enjoy listening to my stream. So that's the one thing, is I don't want people to just join for cloud, which I know like right now my Twitter is cloud followers, and not most of them translate here. But yes, so you know, it'll be nice to be able to see new faces and get to know new people. Now, I don't expect like myself to hit like thousands of views, to be honest, because like 1,000 of views is a lot. Like, I don't think I can be able to manage that much conversation at the same time, but like, you know, but it's always nice to have like a few people that you can chat with and you can like share some sort of you know, interaction. I love hearing about you guys. I like hearing what you have to say on a day-to-day basis, and I also like to be able to share a little bit of myself with you. It depends on each person, honestly. Some people think that watching other people playing RPG games is the most boring things ever. I, on the other hand, find it refreshing. I think that's true. I enjoy watching some people play RPG games, but I noticed that the type of gamers I tend to follow are usually the gamers that focus on gaming and they don't really focus on chatting. So like there's no chat at all. There's just no chat, it's just gaming and actually doing really good at games. But then they are also the kind of people who I watch for just plays, let's plays, because like they do the first runs of like the games that I'm interested in the morning. Let me see if they're awake. If they are, then I better go scream at them like soldiers. Oh my god, Weedy, don't scream at your friends like soldiers. Jeez, they need sleep. But yeah, so like you know, so I like to watch gamers that just, you know, focus on gaming. And like if I want to watch someone chat and share a story, you know, that's where I go to channels that are very focused on news space or like musics, because then I'm like, oh yeah, every day I'm listening to something new, every day is a new topic. You know, it feels like a breath of fresh air. Or if it's like ASMR, I'll go to an ASMR YouTuber, or like a YouTuber, or like a tarot card. So like, you know, my interest lies in very specific things, and those are the areas that I would go straight and dive into. VTubers are like a separate thing altogether because it feels like they're a mix of everything. Like nowadays, again, we've became more like a commercialized industry where everyone's just sort of expected to be super talented in a lot of things. And again, it comes down to like, I have not met another VTuber like myself that focuses a lot more on podcasting itself and is able to grow their channel being super seizo. Like super seizo, because I think I'm a super seizo person, very boring person with like a lot of worldly advice on my back. But yeah, what about watching other people play horror? No, I don't watch horror games. There are very selective horror games that I'm okay with, but I don't watch people play horror games. I mean, do you not see that I scream at jump scares? Why would I watch someone play horror games and then scream at them experiencing jump scares that they're not scared about? Doesn't make sense to me. It's like, you might as well just watch a horror movie. You know, American Horror Show Stories. It's out there right now. You can watch that if you're interested in horror. RPG games. Nope, I don't trust websites and games. One of them is unfriendly ones. If one of them trigger, put my dog and cat to the bunker and sacrifice yourself. Weedy, I believe you will enjoy me playing Cult of the Lamb. I think you should rewatch my stream of Cult of the Lamb where I sacrifice people to the old gods. Well, my god, but like, you know, sacrificing them so you can grow crops, so you can like have more food, you know, you can, and cannibalism is a thing. Yeah, I think you'll love that. I think you'll definitely love that game. Oh man, talking about that game makes me want to play Cult of the Lamb again. Cult of the Lamb is addictive. Shady ritual? Come on, it's not that shady. You can all eat grass. Don't you guys want grass? Poisonous grass all around. I know you like them. Those grass will make you feel so good. Just joking. Calm down before you do anything. Right. Calm down. Inner peace. Yoga yourself, VD. Just remember to count to 10. And then you can reach inner peace. Alright. I need a gulp. I'd always be chatting forever and not actually taking some water in me. Anyway. Shady Rachel. Not that shady. That's it. Like, I feel like I could probably play that whole game just with micromanaging and doing ritual management, like day-to-day ritual management, instead of like actually progressing and murdering things. If I do yoga rage for me, yoga rages for you. That's new. I didn't know yoga can rage back. Is it yoga raging at you, VD, or your mind raging at yoga? I feel like it's probably your mind and body that rages in protest. Stillness, what is stillness? How do I limber like a tree? I think the struggle will be real there. Alright, sorry if you answered this before, but are you going to stream Tower of Fantasy sometimes? I gotta go bedtime for my cat and dog. Alright, have a good night's sleep, VD. Have a good night's sleep. Take care. And put your cat and dog to bed and good night. Tower of Fantasy. I'm not sure if I want to stream Tower of Fantasy. I'm not really liking anything about Tower of Fantasy right now, and I feel like, you know, the thing is, like, a lot of people want to see people streaming it for like the gameplay. I'm not really, or like, you know, the story, but like I'm not in either, so I'm not sure yet. I'm leaning on a no right now because the Tower of Fantasy is really not my kind of game. Probably need to wait for ZZZ. ZZZ, the other game from from Hoyo Lab actually looks really good. New for life. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Reedy. Yeah, so like Tower Fantasy hasn't caught my appeal. I think like I've got like somebody else who also feel the same way with TOF. I think that after the mystification dies down, you realize like, oh okay, it's not really everyone's cup of tea. So like and I kind of had the vibe that I wasn't gonna enjoy it, so it was like, yeah, nah. Genshin. Besides, Zhongli is coming back. Like, I need more jumps. If I start like a donation subathon run, will enough people sub me so I can get like Zhongli? I want Zhongli. I really want Zhongli. Give me Zhongli. Yeah, should just have like the donation button goes like, people just chuck cash at me so I can gacha roll. I sound younger? How old am I? Beatty, we don't talk about age here. I'm an alien shapeshifter. I'm timeless. My age is timeless here, honey. Was it game's great training for Myu Myu to start her own cult? Wait, haven't I already started my own cult? I thought you guys were all in the Myu Myuism cult. Cult of the Lamb. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to like Cult of the Lamb my way through life. I don't believe in those kind of things, you know, cause it's like people are people. I'm not gonna be able to give you poisonous mushrooms from here, can I? You probably want, if you want poisonous mushrooms, be my guest. I can probably find a way to teleport magical poisonous mushrooms so you can imbue and be brainwashed and have fervent faith in my cult. Oh, I don't trust it. You don't. Yeah, VD's I don't trust anything guy. You gave up and get your elf and went back to Genshin. Wow, and yeah, what you said, that was relatively quick. Did not expect you to quit TOF that fast. Whilst you enjoyed the character customization feature, the rest of it felt as if something is missing. What exactly is missing in your personal opinion? Because like I know everyone has like different thoughts about like what is and what isn't missing. So what is it for you that you feel is missing? Is it just mostly is it the gameplay? Is it the animation? What exactly do you feel is missing that is not actually helping you to, you know, to enjoy the game? That's something I would like to know because it will guide me. I'm sure it's not because of the level cap, right? I don't think it's a level cap issue. I feel like people who like the game don't really care about the level cap. I think there's a frustration with the level cap, but it's not a detriment. It's definitely not gonna like stop you from actually enjoying and playing the game. Oh, let me just get more water. I think like my throat really needs a bit of work here. I didn't quite understand the story, the super quick leveling up, and the lack of a goal or direction in the game. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the battle mechanics, but that's not enough. You should take a break now. I better go to sleep. My dog is really wanting to sleep. No, VD, go get sleep. Break wise, I will be heading off at midnight. I am intending to stop my stream at midnight, so I've got like 15 minutes ahead of me, and so that's where I'll be stopping then. Need a lot to get into TOF. No, I think it's mostly because your mind is actively comparing it to Genshin right now. So when your mind is comparing between various games, you gotta nitpick on what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy. So that's whoa. That's probably why you're feeling that way. Oh right, playing a mobile game and have nothing else to do feels so wrong. a little. I think, but I mean, mobile games are thrilling. It really depends on just what kind of like mobile games you enjoy, right? Right? There's a lot of like, there's this other mobile game that I got into recently. But it's not a kind of game that I would actually ever put on stream. It's called Mirai Nikki. It's just basically a doll fashion dress-up game. Does it spark joy? Yes. Should I be playing it? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. But like, would anyone actually appreciate this on my stream? Probably not. I realized that a lot of, like I said, a lot of people on my stream don't really know most of the games that I play. They're like, what is this crap you're playing? I'm like, oh, okay, you guys are not interested in this. Okay, fine. You know, wait, you know that game? Kilolo. How? How do you know that game? Because, like, it's not everyone knows it. Like, I don't have it at all. I'm like baffled. I seriously am baffled. What? He likes to play when it was first released. Really? The 3D version or like the 2D version? I don't mind seeing you play obscure games, and who knows, it could be something interesting. Right, I wish I had like a lot of like obscure games. It'd be really interesting to see those. The first Android version. Oh yeah, the 2D version. Oh right, yeah, I know that one. Bye ladies, bye Kilo. My dog begs for me to sleep now. He says it's late. Go to sleep with me before I lick your face when I wake up. Go, Weedy, go. But thank you so much for staying by. Much appreciated. Good night, good night, good night. Take care, right? Take care, take care. The first Android version, yeah, I like that. I love the, I played the first Android version, and I kid you not, I had at one point spent like quite a bit of money on it. It's like insane. Lot of money, and that's why I don't want to do it again. Because it's like, no, if I spend that much, it'll be disastrous. It'll be disastrous. I spent that much and it didn't go anywhere. Yep. But no, I really enjoyed like the artworks though. Like I love the dress up aspect of it. I love the different types of like costumes you could get. So it was pretty cool. Man. Now, on that note, what other like random games are there out there that I could play? Because I haven't really like, you know, seen new games out there right now, so yeah. I really hope to play some arcade games like Castle Crasher or Streets of Rogue with other streamers. It would be really nice to see your reaction. Oh, yeah, actually that does sound interesting. I mean, if there are streamers out there that play Castle Crasher, arcade games, I would love to like watch them play and then have a comment about it. It will be interesting. look through the selection of free games on Steam. There's lots. I think the problem with like Steam, like going through it, is that the games that I naturally gravitate to, they're not free on Steam. So like, let me just open up Steam real quick, and I'm gonna go to like store, and I'm going to go to categories and select free to play, the free session, and as I go through it, like the ones that have been promoted to me, right? It's like, wow, oh, hang on, there's a visual novel called My Therapy. Yeah, great, wonderful. Not a game that I would play. Definitely not a game I would play. Breeze, puzzle game. It's a puzzle emotional game. Also, something that like, I think like at a first glance I wouldn't play that. So like there's a thing where I'm like, yes, the Steam sale already ended quite recently, that's right. And so here's the thing, is that a lot of the games that I play are really games that like I'm farming simulator. I'm not playing a farming simulator, no thank you. But a lot of the games I play have to be like something that catches my attention, and it's something that you know, I'm instantly attracted to it. Whether it's the story, whether it's the music, whether it is the characters, or like the mechanics. There has to be a mechanic that I think I enjoy. But there are not a lot of them. A lot of, like, most of the ones that we've seen are not any of those. And like, if I click RPG, that section is a bit dismal. And I'm mostly a role-playing person. I'm mostly a role-playing or a tabletop person. I could name you some games that you might like, but you most probably already played it. Not sure. You have to name them first, because I can't tell whether I've already played them or have not played them. Like, Terrarium is a game that someone recommended me to play. I will have to save up some money for it, but it's likely a game that I may play in the future, because it does look interesting. Terrarium is probably something that I'll probably try to play. But yes, please name the game so that I can look through them. Like, Ray's named me Heaven Burns Red, and that was actually pretty fun. Storyline wise, pretty fun, but I don't know if I can like keep up translating it for everyone when I'm playing it. I probably just play it like as and when, and then yeah. It's a mobile game. I'm supposed to be playing every day, but I can't. I realistically cannot push myself to play more games than I should on a daily basis. At most, Genshin gets like the daily thing, and then this other game that I'm playing that gets the daily thing. So any other games that you guys want to introduce to me, it has to be a game I can pick up and drop at any point in time. No. Okay, here's the other thing I would like to say. I actually do not play a lot of I don't actually play a lot of PC games. Like, I've mostly been a console gamer, so there's a lot of PC games out there that I actually have not played. And so if you're gonna introduce me a game, it's probably a game that I might not have heard of. Nice artwork, story, background, and story play. So let's take a look and see what's the description for this game. Recettear is the story of an item shop, the girl who lives in it, and the fairy who turned her life upside down. Reset, I think that's the name. Reset Lemongrass finds herself in charge of an item shop built into her house in order to pay back a loan her father took and then skipped out on. And Tear, her newfound fairy companion, won't take no for an answer. Sounds very like Madoka Magica. Is that Cube? As Reset, you'll have to decide how you get your stock, either through playing the markets in town or going out into the wild with an adventuring friend and trashing these until they give up the goodies, how much to sell things for, what the shop should look like, and how to best go about getting the money to your needs to pay off the loan. If you can't come up with the money, well, hope you like living in a cardboard box. Oh my god, that description is hilarious. But it's like Animal Crossing, but with capitalism involved. Oh no, I'm terrible at capitalism. I don't believe in capitalism. Dang. So the the key features of this game is manage all aspects of an item shop from stock to interior design. Oh, disastrous. I'm not an ID. Explore randomized dungeons, never quite the same twice. Multiple adventures to choose from when dungeon diving. No two play the same. Plenty to do after beating the game. Challenge yourself with survival mode or play to your heart's delight in endless mode. Engaging story, localized by Cop Fulgur. Got to know the people of Pensy. Alright, this does sound interesting actually. You are right. It does have a very interesting feel. It's very 2D-ish. Yeah. I mean, it depends on how easy I can hack and slash in this, but this does sound fun. Oh, it costs a little bit though. I mean, I've just paid a bit. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pay. Like, I just paid for Call of the Lamb. That's a lot of money there in Call of the Lamb. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I'll save it on my like my wish list, and I'm just gonna add it to my wish list. The Steam sale just ended. I know. I'm just gonna add it to my wish list on Steam so that I will remember to check it out later then. Although knowing myself, I'll probably by that time be like, nah, I got other more important things to do. It's terrible. So okay, that's one new game on my future playlist. What are the games would you recommend, Kilolo? Now I'm curious. Such a hit and miss for me when it comes to like game recommendations, I swear. I swear. Let me just check real quick as well. There was a few other games that I wanted to play, but like those games are not available yet. Are you allowed to stream games that use emulator? I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. It really depends. I think it depends on whether they have permission for it, because they have to, you know, some game developers don't actually give permission for certain games to be streamed. So if you're streaming a game that they do not have permission for, then they're not gonna allow you. But I don't know, I've had some friends who play Pokemon on stream, so you know, I guess it works. I guess it works. I mean, it's obvious if you're under a company that you couldn't, but I don't know anything about being independent. That's true. I think independent streamers are it's a very fine line, I think, for independent streamers. Very, very fine line. So that one is like subjective. So I won't be able to say if that will work or will not work, but you know, I guess you have to try your luck sometimes. You have to try your luck sometimes to see whether that's possible. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually curious to know if very old PlayStation 1 games will be okay to stream it. I think the older PlayStation 1 games should be fine. In fact, like, one of the things I was thinking of doing is maybe actually doing a Pokemon stream. Because first and foremost, let me clarify, I have not played Pokemon at all. My brother was the one who played Pokemon, and even then, like, my memories of Pokemon was in the old, good old, like, I guess it was like the Game Boy Advance version, where I kind of remember it was Red was your trainer, I think. So I haven't really played PlayStation 1 games. Sorry, I haven't really played like a Pokemon game, and I kind of am interested to play a Pokemon game on a stream, cause like, one, it'll get me into the Pokemon mood, because like there's a new Pokemon that's coming up soon, and I would kind of like to play those. So yeah. But here's the other thing, like, if I want to get Pokemon, I was thinking of just getting the latest new one, despite the fact that I don't like their bicycle Pokemon thing. No, never. But I'm also wondering if I should get like a game capture card, because I don't have a proper game capture card for it. At least like not the USB one that I have. My current USB one will overheat. Like even though I can stream it here on Twitch, it kind of overheats sometimes. So yeah. So I know with Switch it works fine, but like it will overheat, and I don't like the idea of it overheating. But you know, Pokemon. It would probably be nice if I can actually play Pokemon for once. Hey, Toto! It's been a while! You're finally home! Welcome home, Toto. Welcome home. What did you do out there? Don't get lost in the wild. Be careful of the shadows. You never know what lurks in the bushes. Well, welcome home, Toto. It's nice to see you. I really missed your presence here. So it's always nice to see Toto's face. Kilolo, hello! Why do you feel bad about typing out his name? It's just... Toto! It's Toto, okay? It's Toto. Just call him after the brand Toto. Man, I miss rating Toto. Alright, okay, next time I have another stream, I'll just rate Toto again. It's been so long since we like rated each other. Gotta rate you again. I think like every time I come by your channel, it's like you're so busy. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna come by, just like hydrate Toto, and then head off. Yeah, I was asking for game recommendations because I want to play other games as well that I can like, you know, stream on the channel, but like the type of games I like to play are like so specific. So the games people don't expect me to enjoy, I enjoy, and then like the games I don't like, the games like they think I enjoy, I don't enjoy. It's like I don't know, like. So I played Call of the Lamb, which is more of a game, like a management game, and I really got so engrossed in it. I played like 2 days straight. I play like games that have gacha elements, as well as the gacha elements is good, and it's like gachaing 24/7. It's addictive. I like tabletop games. I actually like tabletop games like Monopoly and like Risk. I love to play those kind of games with people in real life, and also like online as well. That'll be nice. And mostly MMORPGs. Management games. I do like management games to a certain extent, because like it's fun. It's fun. Kingdom and castles. What's that? Build your own kingdom. Child of Light. I have heard so much about Child of Light. The problem is that it's a platform game, and guys, I really do not like platform games because I'm really bad at jumping. I have no... my hand-eye coordination is crap. I can't see shit. Like, no, I'm trying to avoid anything that like requires me to have like mechanical skills that I do not possess. Okay, mechanical skills I do not possess. It's from Ubisoft, so I don't know if you're able to play it or not. But Child of Light is available on Steam. I remember like I remember seeing it on Steam. Yeah, Child of Light is on Steam, and it is available there. But again, I remember that it's very platform-ish. So there's that part of me is like, no, I don't want to play a platform game. Only like for the first 30 minutes. Child of Light is only a platform for 30 minutes. You're joking, right? Hello, Race. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I did need that. Thank you. The rest of it is like puzzle RPG. Child of Light? Seriously? So not much like platforming. I feel like I'm getting conned here, you know, and I don't want to pay money for something that I know I wouldn't enjoy because it's it's still platform. If it's mostly puzzle RPG, I guess I don't mind having like a go at it. Because it was something that I was interested in, it's just, yeah, if I've got a platform, it's like, because I still have to finish, like, Hollow Knight eventually someday, so it doesn't go to waste. No! Why are we playing Minesweeper? Oh my god. If I play Minesweeper, will everyone watch me play Minesweeper? I feel like people will be bored of me playing Minesweeper and be like, I'm sweeping this. Left, left, right, right, up, down. Wait, let me have a look at this. What's it? Kingdom and Castle, right? Let me just look at it briefly. Kingdom and Castle. About after 30 minutes, the gameplay will change with only one upgrade of the character. What upgrade? City building simulation game about growing a kingdom from a tiny hamlet to a sprawling city and imposing castles. Make trade agreements, alliance, and war with neighboring AI-controlled kingdom. Each villager and resource individually simulated. So, what is the difference of me playing this versus playing like those Japanese like games? I used to play those Japanese management games. You know, the ones that you can like create. You can like have like an onsen town, or you can create like a RPG studio. I think that used to, like, you can play like an RPG game studio or thing. Wasn't there like something that was like an RPG simulator of sorts? I can't remember there was one like that. Aurora, the character you control, obtains wings afterwards. She could fly throughout the game. But is she fly platforming? Or is she the type of fly that you squash on the wall kind of fly? Game's terrible, I'm so sorry. It's a bad joke. It's a terrible one. People forgive me. Forgive me. Raze, what game would you recommend? What game would you recommend, Raze? Now I'm curious. What would Raze say? Probably Raze would be like, no game at the moment, kick. No! Nande da. Oh my god, Race is like, I have no recommendations for you. You can go and figure it out yourself. Da-da-da. Oh man. Alright. But yes, so I remember like there was a simulator game that I played a while back. Actually, I should go through like my mobile game, because like I got like a lot of mobile games that I usually tend to download. A back burner. You just thought of a game? Yeah, what game? Aru is 45% sus. Aru is definitely sus, isn't he? Do you wanna know? I have a funny feeling I don't wanna know when you put it that way. I knew it! I just said I couldn't finish Hollow Knight anyway. You don't I don't even think about it. I kinda really thought like Hollow Knight was going to be like mentioned here. This guy. I just knew it was gonna happen. I don't do platforms, but like I don't like platforms as much, that's all. Yes. Yeah, so if you guys have ever heard of this company called Kairosoft, they do like a bunch of mobile like simulation games, and I used to play like quite a number of them. It's terrible. I'll get to the end game and be like, oh no, I didn't even like meet my objectives at all. It's terrible. But oh, they do have it here. So the Kairosoft actually has like their entire bundle series on Steam. Dang it! Oh, I want to play it, but like it's so expensive. But like I want to play it, but it's so expensive. So they've got like, okay, let's see what's the bundle they have. They've got the Game Dev Story. Yes, that's the game that I played. Dungeon Village, Sushi Spinnery, Ninja Village, Anime Studio Story, which was pretty fun. Pocket League Story, Manga Works, Pocket Clothier, Clothier? Pool Slide Story, Cafeteria Nipponica, Hot Spring Story, Station Manager, Dream House Days, Venture Towns, Pocket Academy, Mega Mall Star. Yes, but like, ugh, it's like 300 ringgit just for this entire collection. It's a collection of games nonetheless, but like it's an entire collection. I do like this though. Like I remember playing this and like I got so stuck in playing like a lot of this. I'm just gonna wishlist them. It's been so long since I played their games. Their games are really fun. They've got like a lot of really interesting ones. Pocket Stables coming soon. Pocket Harvest. Reap the joys of country life and cultivate your farm and fame. Myu says she doesn't do a lot of things, but she did a lot of things anyway. Really? Like what things? What other things have I done a lot of? Oh, you mean the bit where I procrastinate and I don't want to do something and then after that I go like, oh yeah, I'll just do it anyway. Is that what you mean? Because that's true. I do that a lot. I definitely do that a lot. Man, I kind of really want to play some of their games again. It's been so long since I played like Kairosoft games, but then I feel like if I play old Kairosoft games, I'm gonna like maybe one. I'll just put them on my I'll just put them on my wish list for Kairosoft games, because I don't think they ever go on sale because it's Kairosoft, right? I mean, they've got like that game dev story is like going for 16 ringgit. But even then, it's like, nah, I want to play something I haven't played. And I've already played that one before. I'm just gonna add this, the water pop on my wish list. Because that looks cool. Yeah. Have you tried to check Hades? No, I haven't. Everyone keeps talking about Hades and Terraria to me, and I have not actually played it yet. Those are games that I have not. Hades sounds interesting, and I know that a part of me would probably enjoy it. Because it's probably like lots of hack and slash, and it gives me like Cowboy Bebop feelings. The Cowboy Bebop meets what's the other one? Samurai Champloo. So it gives me that kind of feels, you know, when I see Hades. Got to add Terraria on my wish list as well. Let me add that in. So people who have me on Steam knows like on my wish list. Okay, cool. Got my wish list all set up. But yeah, so fun games. A lot of fun, interesting games. Wait, there's Apple Arcade Game Dev Story Plus on Apple Arcade. What? Get out. I mean, you seem to enjoy the hack slash part of Cult of the Lamb. I do. That is without a doubt true. I love hack and slash a lot. I love games that can hack and slash. It gives me the sense of cathartism out of like playing hack and slash games. You guys don't understand that? I can teach you that. Muse secretly a yandere? Since when am I a yandere? That's not true. That's not true at all. I don't have yandere vibes here, guys. I do not. Maybe future me will have yandere vibes. If I have yandere vibes, I think the first thing that's gonna happen is like, it'll be like, Toto, you come here! And then I'll just drag Toto and then I'll just start smacking his butt. How about Helltaker? That one is free on Steam. Helltaker? Let me quickly have a look at that. Let me have a look at that. Helltaker. Let's see. Yay, I'm actually getting to stock up more games. Here, I don't want cake. Don't give me cake. Remember, I'm like, I think I'm taking up way too much cake for my liking right now. If possible, I would not like to have cake. Helltaker is a short game about sharply dressed human girls. Hang on a second. It's puzzle plus platform though. No, I don't want puzzle platform games. No, thank you. But Oh my god, wait. I believe I saw a H manga artist make a doujin out of this before. No wonder it looks oddly familiar. I have seen the characters before. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna put this on my wish list. Like, no, thank you. But I know now what my my mangaka that I like legit likes. That's new. That's interesting. Alrighty. How to Myu here can rage then sleep on unpacking. How to recommend games. Start so. Oh, come on. You have to remind me. Actually, you just reminded me. I need to finish unpacking. I have to schedule a day where I do unpacking right now. Cause like, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna try to clear unpacking sometime this week. Cause like that's one of the games that I haven't cleared yet. I got it like somehow clear unpacking. So I'll just like clear unpacking. Or everyone be like, oh no, Myu's never ever gonna clear it. So, yep. I wanted to clear up with 9 though, but I guess unpacking has to come first somehow. Me weeps and cries over like my pain. Raging Myu Myu intensifies. I'm raging because like I'm already like complaining about like packing in real life, and then I have to unpack in game, which is also like a pain in real life anyway. It's not like I didn't like Animal Shelter. Animal Shelter was just, you know, it was that sort of game, you know? That sort of game. And it's clearly not for people like me who clearly have like, you know, issues with games that are very, very specific in nature. Very, very specific in nature. So, you know. Don't laugh, guys. Come on. It's not... It can't be that terrible. Trust me. It's not like that at all. It's just they make me sleepy. They don't do anything beyond, you know, being fugly. Kinda. I meant the whole Heaven Burns Raid. But Heaven Burns Raid was fine though. Heaven Burns Raid is just one of the games that I was okay with. Surprisingly okay with. She goes, so you like this kind of game, huh? LOL! Wow, he's really holding it against me, man. Guys, he's holding it against me. Oh my god. This guy. This guy is like... You should mention Jun Maeda from the start, Chris. Mention visual arts key. I mean, visual arts key was fine. I mean, I understood what visual arts key was. So it's not like I didn't understand the reference from it. Nah, she hard to deal with. Troll style. People leave. Wow, he's so fast. He's like, people leave so fast, man. Okay, okay. Angus is like, no love for you. No love for any of you. Bye. Bye-bye. Visual key god tier. It is. It is. It is god tier. Story-wise, they're really good at crafting stories, and it's really nice and interesting to actually like play through and listen to what they have to say. But I think like because it is a mobile game, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take before we get all the full story. And think about it. If this was like Fate FGO, right? It's gonna like take forever. It'll be forever before we actually get to the end of the story. By the time I'll grow old already, okay? I'll be like old and be like, why am I playing this game? Oh god, why is it taking for? Reminds you, gotta catch up on your VN backlogs in case if you're wondering why I'll be missing for it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It is a free-to-play game. Everyone jumping into the bandwagon. It is a free-to-play game. The only reason why I'm playing it is because it's a free-to-play game. Free. No, you play Heaven Burns Red. It's free. Since when you gifted me, it's a free game. You didn't give me that. I had to download it myself, remember? You literally also had to tell me, hey, it's free. You can download and search for it and download yourself. I don't remember a gifting thing. It didn't even pop up to say that I was gifted that game. Speaking of VN, I tried lots of VN, but I only like 2 of it. Which are the 2 that you actually like? Now I'm curious. What is this 2 that you really like? Wow, Heaven Burns Raid has actually 13 achievements. I did not know that there's 13 achievements for this. Okay. Currently entitled My Future Girlfriend. The niche titles, huh? Interesting. Another one is a Japanese one titled Why I Became an Angel. Lol. Cute. Cute. Yeah, I mean, like, visual novels take a lot of time. It's also why, like, I'm very skeptical to continue playing Heaven Burns Red. I can't do it on a day-to-day basis because there's just too much story to go through. So Heaven Burns Red is gonna, like, take a while before I get that, but I'll get there eventually. Yeah, it'll take time, but, like, well. Someday I'll get there. Oh, Angrish, remember like the coupon, like, you know how there was this bit in Heaven Burns Red where you need to like put your French friend code and you need to find like 5 friends or like do things and then you get like rewards? Apparently there is a thread that got started on Steam. It's 3 pages long now, but like people are just putting a friend code in there. It's like, do I not? I mean, I'm not playing on a full-time basis. I feel like I should not put my code in. Wait, what? What am I waiting for? Nope. Nope, what? What am I waiting for again? Don't put. Yeah. If I put it, like, people are gonna be like, yay! It's just gonna come off to me. It's like, yeah, fresh meat. Yeah, don't need people to like fresh beat me. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Come again. Anyway. But like, yay, new games to play. Fun. The only downside, like right now, that I have for this whole week has been just the struggle of like, you know, trying to move out. So as you guys know, I'm trying to move out as best as possible, and I'm packing and trying to make sure I get everything set up. But currently, right now, the standstill is that I haven't gotten the key. I need the key. I need the key so I can get some interior designers to come in and have a look at the place. I need the key to also then start, you know, moving some of my boxes over, because like, I think like my issue right now is that I can't visualize and I can't pack that many things because everything is everywhere. So I need to slowly move things out of my house. I mean, sorting out things to throw out, so that's good. It's helping me to at least throw like I think 6 to 8 bags, and I still have a bunch more to go. And like right now, my room is mostly like electronics that needs to be packed. Some more books. And just like clothes and paper. So like these are actually kind of currently being packed right now, and I need to get those done and sorted out. But again, without having the key, I can't make any moves and changes, and this is like the 14th of August already. So well, technically going to be the 15th, so that's like it's been already 2 weeks. There's not a lot of time. I really need to like put a lot of focus. So eventually, like I think sometime this week and next week, I'm going to take like a few more days. I wouldn't do my daily streams as I expect to, because I need to spend more time packing. Despite the fact like today I could have packed and then I was procrastinating. I mean, no, I was procrastinating because I proudly mentioned I was procrastinating. But yeah, like, so I gotta get those done and fixed up. So there is that concern that I don't have that much time anyway. I'm glad I asked for an extension till Smith's to end of September to move out, because as I can see right now, yeah, there's a lot to do and so little time, and I've got to organize like movers to come in to help me move my stuff. Likelihood what will happen is I'll just get them to move it into like my bedroom, what will be my future bedroom in my new place, so I can just like stuff all the things there. So yeah, it looks like I have to speed things up a bit because like I'm taking way too long with the packing. I had 2 weeks head start and I only packed like what, 2 boxes, because majority was like more organizing and sorting things. I'm a terrible packer as well. I'm a terrible procrastinator, I'm a terrible packer. Oh, I'll get there when I get there. But like, hey, I got new games to play. Thank you for the recommendations. Call of the Lamb sucked me in. I don't think like Call of the Lamb has let me go. I'm gonna be like stuck there for a while. Like Call of the Lamb, call to me, baby. No, you did not hear me say that. Alright, I think I need to go off anyway. It's like 11:54. It's almost close to midnight. And I have done about a 2-hour stream, slightly under 2-hour stream. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by and keeping me company. I am grateful. Thank you for the game recommendations. Thank you for hearing how my week went and my thoughts on Australian migration. And yeah, I'm very, very grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the folks on YouTube for subbing on my channel. Thank you so much for subs. And I'm grateful for the guys who are here right now on Twitch. Again, it means a lot to me when I have people that are chatting with me, because it feels like there's someone around rather than I'm just like, you know, here alone. It means a lot to me when there are people to talk to, and I greatly appreciate you guys. So again, thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you guys later. To then, take care, and I'll chat with you guys sometime this week. Alright? Until then, good night and have a great sleep tonight because it's Monday tomorrow. Till then, take care. Bye bye.